Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. This is Robin R. Robbins, aka the World's Cheerleader. Today I'm going to be walking you through the steps to correctly find a job or apply to jobs on Worksource, which is the unemployment site. And the one we're going to use here is in Washington State, in the Seattle area. But right now, if you head down to the center of my webpage here on the first page and you click into these links, you'll get the actual direct link to Worksource. But as you can see, I have the tab open up here in the top left-hand part of the screen. So I'm just going to click over to the tab real quick. So this is the actual link right up here at the top. So which we have is fortress.wa.gov. And if you want to correctly apply and find a job on Worksource, here's the one thing that a lot of people do wrong is they go select a location, and we're going to select King County South for this demonstration, and they would pick an occupation or they would put in a keyword, which is right here, occupations, which I suggest you do not do, and do not type in a keyword. And I would also suggest that you not select part-time, entry level, or any of these other checkboxes. And here's why. Unfortunately, a lot of employers that are using the site mispost jobs, or they end up in places that they shouldn't end up in for whatever reasons. So the best way to do it is to simply select the area that you would like to work in, and then click on right here the button that says search for jobs. This way you will get a full listing of all the positions in that area. And I suggest that if you do this on a daily basis, you can watch your dates over here on the left under date. And all you want to do is go down through here, and whatever position title that applies to you, you can click on that. Now here's another little trick that I like to teach people is if you hold down your control key, down the, say the bottom left key on your keyboard, CTRL, control key, and you click on one of these, it will automatically open another window up here at the very, very top. So let's say I said business development executive, and I'm hold down the control key and then I click on this. As you can see, it opens the tab right up here. Look at the top. And let's say I picked another one, say assembler, fabricator. I did the same thing. Hold the control key and click on that position. It will open up a new window each time you do that. And so if you go through these each day and you find all of the ones that you could apply to, let's say, and then you open up all the windows up here at the top of the screen, the little tabs are open. You don't have to go read them or apply to them right now. Just keep going till you find all of them that you believe apply to you and the job that you would like to apply for. Down here at the bottom right, click Next. And just keep going through the pages until you find the positions. I'm just going to click random positions here so I can show you. If you look at the top of the screen, each time I will click, it will open a new tab up here. And let's say I just keep going and I want it to be warehouse supervisor, and I just keep doing that. Hold down the control key, click on another position, and then continue to go bottom right, next page, down here at the bottom right. And you click on next page and you just keep going through until you find them. Hold down the control key, click on another position. You now, let's say you've gone through all the pages for today. We're now into the next day. So this is all the new positions for today that I would like to apply to are now across the top of the screen up here. So you go through them one by one. You read the job description. Oh yeah, that looks like something that applies to me. My resume matches that. Okay, here's the location, Federal Way. Yeah, I'd like to work there. Scroll on down. At the very bottom, there's a link down here that you would click on. When you click on this link, it takes you to the place to actually apply to the position. Now, I don't recommend you that you upload your resume here on Worksource and then make it public, because you're going to get a lot of spam and a lot of things. This is the way I recommend that you use this site to apply for jobs. So you go down and you click on this link and it will open up the actual link to the employer site. If it's another click through, it might take you to another job hunting site. If it's like headhunter.net or monster.com, if you have to apply through there. Here you go. Here's the position. Apply now. You go through the application process, whether you upload a resume, register on their site, whatever it is. See, this one wants a login because it knows I've been here before. Or I could register right here, right up here. If it says register, you want to register and put in your email and everything, and then it will give you a chance to upload a resume. Once I'm finished with this one, all I gotta do is go right up here to the top and I click on the X. I've applied for that position. I'm all done. I now move on to the next position. Moves right over to the next open tab. and I say, okay, yeah, oh yeah, this is me. Sure, I want to apply to this one. Once again, you look down here at the bottom. As you can see, there's no link to click through. They're giving you instructions right down here at the bottom of what to do, to send an email and the email address. And if you reference a job number, which is usually right up here back at the top, Worksource job number, if it says to reference a job number, make sure that this is in the subject line of your email. So this is a different way. You have to open up your email program, go ahead and you can copy and paste this email address and the job number. And I usually say also include the job title right here, this title right up here, assembler fabricator. Whoops, excuse me. There we go. And right mouse click, select copy, paste that into your email. Go ahead and send your resume and cover letter over. Once you're finished with that one, once again, you just X out of that tab, move right on to the next tab. Account representative and salesperson. You say, oh yeah, that's me. Well, this one happens to have several locations. So at the very bottom, once again, you're going to, when you apply, it says be sure to include the job number and your contact information. Because this has a lot of locations, I highly suggest that when you send that email over to these people right over here, right down here, Brian looks like upright. When you send the email to that person, include the location that you want to work, okay? And what I always say is just all you have to do is, whoops, let me go the other way here. Copy them, highlight. This is going to do it no matter what, and copy them into the email and say, I'd like to work in the following locations, whichever those are, so that you get it all covered in the first part of the email. There's nothing for them to have to come back and question you on. Make sure you send your resume and cover letter over in that email. Once again, when you're finished, close that tab. Next tab opens up that you've opened up. Once again, this is another email one. We've already gone through the steps to do that. You just always follow the instructions right here that the employer is saying to do and where to send the information. Close the tab when you've applied. Move on to the next one. This one actually has a link that you can click on so you can go apply on their website. So that is the way that I suggest you use the Worksource application system to apply to jobs. As you can see, there are literally thousands of jobs available. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't know the appropriate way to apply or how to find those jobs. And if you go through Worksource and you use these steps, you'll find quite a few positions to apply to. Thanks a lot for joining.